Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Chiefs come out on top. Let's talk about them first. We had a little conversation last time we were meeting, Wes, about a certain young rookie wide receiver.
Yes.
And about how, man, you told us it's risky. I get it. I get the appeal. I get it. It's risky, but I don't like it. It's too risky for week one. It's too risky for the first potential points of your fantasy season to just throw it all away. To just here we go. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. I mean, what the hell, Xavier Worthy? Okay. I mean, I guess we both love the guy.
Yes,
he was like my third, my fourth wide receiver in the class. Obviously, the landing spots ended up being great. We're all very excited about it.
They traded for him, too. So,
yeah, traded up to get him.
This wasn't a sneaky play. Well,
really, really exciting usage.
Yes.
There seemed to be, at least his first touch in the NFL seemed to be fun.
Right.
On a designed fake counter reverse that he brought around for 20 yards that my sister, who I'm playing in fantasy this week in one of the leagues that we're all in together, was like, T. Higgins is questionable. So I put in Xavier Worthy, and I was like, no. I was like, wait. No, questionable on Thursday is like, you're good. Like, you'll be okay. T. Higgins will play. And then he does that. And she's like, yeah. And I was like,
oh, piss off, bro.
Like,
what a cheater.
I was like, so,
you mentioned usage. Give us the stat line, because this is what we're going to dissect here, because, of course, this is the risk of Xavier Worthy.
Right. 3 targets. He had an 11% target share, and that was it. 3 targets. That's not great for fantasy football. That's not great for efficiency's sake. He's going to have to be ultra efficient to continue this, but we know he's that big play type of player. So that's all well. That's fine. My thing is, I don't know, dude. I might just have to eat crow on this. Like, I was like, don't start him. It's not worth the risk. And if they're going to design plays like that for him near the red zone, like, yeah, it won't surprise me if he ends the season with like 6 rushing touchdowns.
It's entirely possible, and he has he has the upside of Andy Reid's creativity. But let's just maneuver over to the other wide receiver for the Chiefs, who I find very sustainable. He was our must start, and I'm very happy with this result.
Yeah, Rashee Rice was awesome. I think from the first play, it was like,
so quick.
He is going to be so involved, dude. Like the fake counter, full turnaround from Mahomes and just fired it in on the slant to Rice was just like, from that moment, I was like, oh, we're so back, dude. We're so
fantastic.
Back. Like, he is the guy that he was when we saw him for the second half of last year. I'm really excited about him. I'm so crushed that I have him in one league, but where I already have Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, and Mike Evans before him. So I'm like, well, one of those guys getting traded because I got to get Rashee Rice in the lineup. Like, there's no way I can't. So if somebody in that league wants to trade for Mike Evans, let me know. But yeah, Rashee Rice is absolutely the guy. I think. Listen, this is bold. This is big.
Let's do it. Week 1, bold takes.
But I think
absolutely.
it's so, dude. I think it's so true. I think Rashee Rice is the new top target in that offense, and I don't mean in that wide receiver room. I mean in that offense. Like, I believe Rashee Rice will end the season with more targets than Travis Kelce. The usage is extremely similar. They're used in very similar ways, of like those short and intermediate kind of routes, that kind of scenario, those kinds of things. That's where he thrives. And you come in and he's a younger, better player, and that's just what it is. Like, that's just how it goes. And so I don't know. Am I crazy, or is it like I think we'll end this season looking at Rashee Rice being the most targeted pass catcher in this offense.
The takeaway I get is that Rashee Rice has the chance to be top 15. Top 20 for sure.
Sure.
I think you and
Absolutely.
I have been looking at this saying like that as the offseason's gone on, we've been talking about Rashee Rice being someone that we can actually go draft and get. And there's a chance that he's going to get into that top 15 upside. Of course, this is week 1. We're going to find out what happens more with
Absolutely.
Kelce throughout the season. But I'm not worried about Kelce. I'm not worried about Travis Kelce. He had big plays.
No.
And as far as how the game went, he had big plays. Don't worry. Sorry, you probably didn't win. Probably not going to win your week. Maybe. Who knows who else you drafted, but rough start
3
for Travis
34,
Kelce.
So like 6.5 points.
And
Yeah,
they were
but
contextually good plays, important offensive production from Kelce.
Yeah.
So
big
it's
time.
but I hear what you're saying. Rashee Rice is probably going to be top 20, very close to top 15, and Xavier Worthy is going to be one of the most dangerous and exciting boomer bust players of the season.
Yeah. Dude, what if it's not like boom or bust with him? What if they are like,
What if he's boom?
We got the Tyreek Hill factor back. Like, we got the Tyreek Hill factor back. Like, what if he is just that guy?
Then I should have drafted Xavier Worthy and Devon Achane. And I just roll them out,
Right.
and my only 2 players in my fantasy team, and I'll win.
Right. And then you score 140 points each week. Yeah.